has there ever been a character that you like, that you enjoy, that you really, really love playing, and then next thing you know, they change something non-gameplay wise about this character that made you just not want to play him anymore? Maybe they changed his look, maybe they changed his design, maybe they just got rid of a certain move you like. Well, never mind. I'm lying. We ain't doing the move set non-gameplay wise. So just different things like that. Was there something that happened with the character that made you just feel like, all right, I'm not playing this. I'm not playing this character anymore. Y'all ruined it for me. So, starting with you, Action Hank.
Killick, man. Soul Calibur 5. Like, Killick is probably my. I would say between him and Zyla the Mill it's a close tie between my favorite Soul Calibur characters. And in 5, they made Killick the Edge Master, and I just didn't. Lore wise, it made sense, and it was a cool concept because he is Edge Master's apprentice. He's who taught him how to use the bow staff. So I'm pretty sure he taught him how to use everything else as well. He's like, hey man, you know what? I'm a master with the bow now. Teach me everything else, man. Teach me the piano. Teach me the cello.
Yeah.
Teach me the organ. Teach me the harmonica. Teach me all of it, master. But I just didn't like. It just felt, I don't know, man. It just didn't feel right. Like him switching, and it was always dope when he would land the staff when you pick him. But it's like Killick with the axe like Astroth. Ew, get it out of here. It's just disgusting, man.
Yeah.
Like him with because he was only the male characters. Like Killick as Aeon, as a lizard man. How dare him look that stupid? You don't do Killick like that. Killick sitting here hunched over. Like, come on, man. Don't do Killick like that. He deserves so much better than that. Okay, like Killick with the nunchucks. That's kind of cool. Killick with the nunchucks. That's kind of cool. Killick even with Zazamil wasn't in 5, so he with a scythe that kind of would have been cool because that's similar to a bow staff, but I just didn't like that, man. And it was a shame because it was cool. He had like a cool outfit and stuff, but the fact that they just changed him to be the copy character, I'm like, man, Killick deserves so much better than this, man. They could have done something where they honestly what they should have done was make Killick his main. He had the bow staff, but incorporated some other moves. Maybe he had like a extra weapon or two on his person, right? So some attacks. Let's say his horizontal attack was the bow staff, and now he's using like a short blade or something for his vertical attacks. That would have been cool. It's like, okay, Killick is the Edge Master, so he's learned some stuff now. So he has like and it even would have been from a design point, it would have been cool. But I just didn't like that fact that they changed him into Edge Master. He was just a copy character, and I just felt like Killick deserves so much more than that. And it was crazy because in that game they had like, was it 3 copy characters? You had Edge Master, Killick, and what was the angel?
That one female angel chick or whatever. I remember.
Yeah, she was all the female characters. I'm like,
do
you think we got enough copy characters? I mean, Mokujin was enough for Tekken. I don't need 3 of them. Like
I told you.
But it's all good, man. They brought Killick back in good form in 6. They was like, you know what, we made a mistake. Let us retract on this mistake we made and just make him. And then in 6 they made him Nakali from Street Fighter. So I mean, I didn't see that coming, but I guess it was kind of cool. But yeah, I just didn't like the way they did him in 5, man. Not at all.
So this is a tough question for me because I don't think I've ever. I mean, not off the top of my head, can I ever think of a time where I played a character and then like the lore or the way that the look kind of made me be like, I don't want to play that character anymore. Like most of the time when if I decide that I don't want to play a character anymore, it's mostly going to be based on, what do you call that? On gameplay. Like if I have a character, I'm pretty much going to be stuck with that character. Like I'm ride or die, man. Like you can change, like they could be wearing like a trash bag the next game and I'll be like, ugh, I'm wearing a trash bag? All right, fine. I'm going to play what? Fine, Namco, fine, Capcom. I'll play this character, I mean, I can't really think of any character off the top of my head where I'm just like, you know what, that character, I like the way they looked in the last game, but I don't really like the way they look in this game, or you know, their lore or whatever like that. Just not. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever done that where I'm just like, I don't like the way you look or something like that. It's always based on gameplay. I've dropped, mostly dropped characters because, like, you know, like Zasalamel. Like, I liked Zasalamel in Soul Calibur 3. I liked him in Soul Calibur 4. And then, you know, he wasn't in Soul Calibur 5, like Devin said. And in Soul Calibur 6, he was, I didn't like the way he played. Like, I liked the way he looked. I always thought Zasalamel looked really cool. I liked the way, but I'm like, I don't know. I can't think of any character where I'm just like, I don't like the way you look now, so I'm not going to play you anymore. Chances are, if I don't like the way you look now, I probably didn't play you before in the first place. Because I don't know. I just can't think of any character that I've played before that I would be like, I just stopped playing as a result. So I gotta tell you, I don't think there's any character like that for me. That there's no character. I'm sorry, guys, but there's just no character like that I've ever played that's ever been like, all right, we're changing the lore, and you know they're doing like that. I'm not playing that character. That's never happened to me. So yeah, that's my answer. I'm sorry.
That's a good thing actually, because you never had to deal with any regret and tears.
Yeah, man. I avoid those as much as possible, to be honest.
Two characters for me that come to mind is one Ken Masters. I don't know what the world they was thinking with his design for Street Fighter Five. Like he just got whooped up in a match or something, hit a tree and a banana patch fell on his head or something, and it was like, man, that's it. That's the new look. Like we should make that like that new design was ugly. It was ugly. I ain't like it. I ain't like it at all. And you know, they kind of like, you know, switched up his gameplay a little in five, but we ain't talking about that. His design was just it was ugly. It was just really, really ugly. So that's one, and then another one is I really don't like Akuma's new look with all the hair and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like I mean, he you know, first of all, you didn't have Akuma in the Street Fighter game off the rip. How dare you? How dare you? You ought to pay me for the buy the new season with him in it. So that's first of all. But then, you know, I don't know. He just looked like some unkept Siberian husky to me. Like he don't look good with all that hair and stuff like that. I used to always wonder who was giving him them fresh lineups and stuff like that, even though he in the woods supposed to be punching deers in the chest and breaking them. It had to been Devin going giving them a fresh cut or something, you know, every now and again. So I don't know how he was getting them fresh lineups, but give him the fresh lineup back, man. Like he looked better like that. He looked more menacing like that. Like he doesn't look more menacing with all this hair and stuff like that, man. He looks unkept. Stop it, you know. So I really didn't like that design. And then Cody also, man. I don't know what didn't changed about Cody. Like I mean, he's like now he's like this suave gentleman. Like, bro, wasn't in Alpha 3 you was stabbing folk and you know breaking out of prisons and stuff like that. Like I don't know. So I don't like that new shift. Um, with how his character is looking down, like you know, like he's Dapper Dan or something now. Like that's not Cody. Stop it. You're lying to me. You know. So you know, and I don't like being lied to. So, you know, stop it, Capcom. So,
This
you know,
guy.
it's sad that all three of my characters are coming from y'all. I don't know what decisions y'all making over there cosmetically, but it needs to stop because it sucks. Go back.
Oh my god.
So, you know, that's all I have to say.